Alright guys, welcome back to another episode. I have a few things planned today that I think you're gonna like. The first thing that we're going to do is get our storage system all decked out. I want to make it look pretty. I want to get to building it. So we're gonna start up with the walls, and then we're gonna do a little bit of a detour because I have a plan for the floors that require some specific blocks. So we're gonna have to build some farms today as well. And then I think we'll probably get to some building, and who knows, we'll see. But anyways, let's go straight into the storage system where we're gonna get started on the build. Alright, so the storage system is, at least the walls are fully done. I am definitely going for I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but more of like a sewery, swampy vibe the further down we get in the base. So I went for like a mossy, overgrown sort of look. When we get to the floor, I'm going to definitely do more of like an overgrown style with some leaves, maybe get some vines on the wall somewhere. But speaking of the floor, I mentioned in the intro that there were some specific blocks that we were going to need that we don't yet have access to. And one of those blocks is frog lights. So I want to make a frog light farm today. So for that, we're going to need some frogs. Ah, here we go. Oh. Oh. Now I do have some of the frogs already here. I've got 2 green ones. I shouldn't have any problem getting the white ones because I live in the mangrove. I just need to get... This was not the right portal. I just need to get some of the orange ones. Which means that we are going to have to wait for a lot of tadpoles. Now, I can't remember where the white frogs were before. Pretty sure I left a white frog in the nether, but I don't really know if I can be bothered to track him down. Oh, there's one. You wanna get in the boat? Please? Nope, nope. No! No! Come to the boat! Yes! Now we need to find you a friend. This is not an easy biome to traverse through. Oh, here we go. Alright, where'd you go? There you are! Perfect. Guys, should I give the frogs, like, fun names? Perfect. Alright, so I'm thinking we give Sticky and maybe lily pad to the 2 green ones. I'm thinking we do mangrove and Puddle as the white ones, and we do Splash and Jumper as the orange ones. Mangrove and Puddle, that's so cute. And then these two will be the green ones, and then these two will be the orange ones. Oh my gosh, that was so fast! Look at you guys! Okay. I feel like these guys hatched so quickly. And there's 4 of them. Yes, we're getting the max. Okay. So the orange one I can do in a taiga, birch forest. Ooh, wait, isn't there a dark oak forest near here? Yes, and there's a birch forest right there. Okay, we could do it in the dark oak forest. Now we just have to wait for these guys to grow up. Oh, there they are. Okay. Yes. Let's go. Come on, what are you doing? Hey. Get out. Oh! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Get out of here. You made me hurt my frogs. Oh, you're so cute. Hi. Oh, there's a creeper. No! Uh-oh. 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 Okay. I might just have to come back. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay. We're good. One of them's in the boat. One of them's in the boat. Alright, come on. We can do it. We can do it. Okay, we can do it. We can do it. I just need you to stay there for 1 second. Do not move. We did it. We did it. We did it. Come here. Come here. Oh, oh my. Oh. I knew that was there and it still jump scared me. Alright. Oh. All of you, come with me right now. I think they will. Yes, they will. Perfect, and land right here. Perfect. Now go through. Ah. I see. This is a good thing that I'm over here. I think. Ow! Go away. Okay, I think I'm actually closer to the bastion with these two than I was with the other one. So that's gonna be the next challenge. Please don't die while I'm gone. I'll be right back. Should be able to make that. There's the other frog that I left. Oh, poor guy. Okay. Whoa, it made it up! Come on, one more. Yes. Okay. Let me just go grab this scaffolding. Okay. Perfect. Now we have each of them. Let me just give these guys their names. Sticky and Lilypad. Okay. So now that we have them here, we need to do the hard part. We need to go and actually clear out the bastion and make sure it is safe, and then dig a tunnel from there to here so we can transport these guys all the way over there. And I mentioned this in one of my other videos. But I have very bad luck with bastions, and they kind of scare me, which is why we're going to get a bunch of totems, we're going to get a bunch of shulker boxes, and hopefully clear this thing out no problem. Okay, so we're down to the last level. I think we pretty much have the place cleared out. That is what we are here for. Okay, okay. Ooh. That is not a bad haul. Okay, so the way that I did this in the past was that I used an iron golem to lure the magma cubes into the pit area, or I guess, you know, the collection chamber. However, I think I'm gonna change it up this time because I had a few issues with that, so I think I'm probably just gonna use, like, myself. Like, I'll just AFK, and then as I'm AFK, they'll be, like, I don't know. They'll be, like, attracted to me, and so they should just fall in. Oh, I am missing something. I did see, a tutorial. One of the tutorials that I was looking at while I was doing my research is by Blaze MC, and they use powdered snow to kill the bigger magma cubes, and I thought that was very smart. Because one of the reasons that I was having issues in the past was that I was using the iron golem to kill the bigger magma cubes, and it did kind of work, but every once in a while the magma cubes would get like a hit on the iron golem, and then over time the golem would die. So if I was like AFK and the golem died like as I was AFK and I didn't notice, then it was kind of just a waste of time in the end. But this time, hopefully by using the powdered snow method, hopefully this works a little bit better than it did before. So let's go grab some of that. Cannot remember where this snowy biome was. So that's fun. I know there was one this way. More pale oak. Wow, remember in my first episode when I spent several hours looking for the world's smallest pale oak forest and couldn't find it? And another one. Would you look at that? Ooh, yes. Yes, I knew it. I knew there was one over here. Okay, but I need powdered snow. This is not exactly what I'm looking for. You know what? While I am here, I am actually going to grab some ice just because I know it's going to take me forever to find this again. So, might as well grab this while I'm here. I think you need to find, like, the grove or, like, the mountain biome. And I'm pretty sure the grove is, like, one of the rarest biomes in the game. If I'm not mistaken. Can't believe I found 2 of these without any maps or anything. I'm usually never lucky with these, but here we are. Let me just mark that for later. Pull out my trident. Okay, this is gonna be so much easier now. Guys, this was supposed to be a quick little detour. The side quest has turned into the main quest at this point. Whoa. That is a very unfortunate village generation. Look at that. None, which is crazy because this is actually the biome that I need for powdered snow, but none of it is. Oh, go away, creeper. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I found it. I found it. Oh my gosh, I see it right there. Right there. Come here. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Save the coordinates. Okay. Leave. Run away. There she is. Home sweet home. Finally. Okay, now we can get back to the Froglight farm. What am I even thinking? I didn't even need carpet. Well, actually, you know what? I don't even need the mud. What am I doing? I can just do this. Okay, yeah, that's... Man, I think that trip to find powdered snow genuinely turned my brain off. Okay. Now we should be good to go. I don't know if this snow needs to be one higher. Yes. That is also extremely annoying. Right, cool. Okay. In theory, this farm should be done. In theory. So now, all that is left to do is to bring in the frogs. I did get 2 of each color. I think I'm probably gonna put 1 of each down there just for the time being, and then I will probably keep the other 3, like, in the area, just in case any of the ones down there die. So now we have to go get the frogs in what will, I'm sure, be a very painful trip. Not the frogs, not the frogs. We hit the frog. No! 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 Yes, there they are. Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay, home stretch, home stretch. We can do it. I see it, it's right there. Okay. Now, I have noticed a distinct lack of spawnage. So, I have a sneaky suspicion that maybe I have to remove the blocks above the spawner. Okay, there we go. It was the roof. Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up. Alright guys, so here is a short little time lapse of me AFKing at the Froglight farm. I didn't have a chance to AFK for a very long time, but I'm very happy with what we got in the time that we were standing here. So if you don't know how it works, the big magma cubes will die in the powdered snow, and the frogs will eat the little ones and spit out the froglights. Alright guys, so it's been a couple of days now. I haven't been able to AFK as much, but I have a decent amount. Should definitely be enough to get us at least through the bottom level of our storage system. Right now we only need the green ones. I'm extremely happy with how this farm turned out. It's been very productive. I've yet to have any issues with it. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. But now it is time to go back to the storage system and get this floor installed. A slight detour. I was missing some blocks. So here we are at the Pale Forest for some trees. Well, there goes that. Guys, should we see if we can find a creaking? I kind of want to see if I can find one. I've never found one in survival. I've seen them in creative, but hold on, I can't even hear it. Let me turn ambient environment up. I'm just gonna turn everything up. I'm scared. No way! Okay. Hi. Oh, right here. Okay, okay, not right now, please. Yeah, I should have done that with Silk Touch. That was my bad. I forgot that my axe didn't have Silk Touch on it, but that's okay. It's okay. I feel like mob spawning in the Pale Oak Forest at the same time makes this way harder. Like, I like in the Deep Dark when you're fighting the Warden. I just saw you. Hi. This is... Okay, we're gonna have to do a little, Okay, this is bad. Okay. Hey! Okay, 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 okay. Okay, this isn't fair. Okay, and this time we're gonna use... Hey! Is it this one? No, it's not. I hate this noise. Ah. Oh, okay. Just need a few saplings, please. I'm a little bit scared to go so... Oh, it's almost morning, though. Okay, it's almost morning. Maybe I should try and find him. Okay, you're right there. Come here. Hi. I regret it. I regret everything. No. No creepers or other creaking behind me. Oh my gosh. Okay, no. This is a bad idea. There's like 3 of them right there. This is a bad idea. Oh, I can still get it in the day. Okay, that's nice. I'm gonna do it this way though, just because. And I'm a genius because I didn't get any saplings. Look at me go. The one thing I went there for. Well, I guess second thing I went there for, but. Okay, so this is the general vibe that I want with the floor. I think it'll look a lot better once we get a roof in here. I really want to do like hanging vines and maybe use like a lot of the glow berries and a lot of the glow lichen and like the white pale moss and also the like the roots, the brown roots that you get in like the lush caves. I think having like a bunch of that everywhere will just really make this look really overgrown and it will really tie everything together. Now, this is sort of the vision for this section of the floor. It's going to be kind of like slimy, swampy, sewery type, water slash liquid. And I'm gonna have it come down here, and this middle area is gonna be like a big, almost like pond or like puddle of like this green stuff. And then on the edges is where we're gonna have our villagers, and it's gonna look even more swampy and sewery and overgrown and just kind of slimy, I guess, for lack of a better word. And I think once all of these are in, it's gonna look so good. I've also been hiding some of the frog lights under these moss carpets here just to add a little bit extra light. But I know it looks very gray right now, but I think once we get all of these little accent bits in and we get all of the greenery in with the roof and with the floor here, I think it's gonna look pretty good. And overall, I'm pretty happy with where we are right now. I have like these pathways leading out, and then eventually once we get these hallways and the adjacent rooms dug out, then we'll start working on this a little bit more and maybe making this look a little nicer and covered up. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave it for now. I know it's not completely finished. I sort of ran into some issues with materials. I am running out of slime. I am running out of frog lights. So I'm gonna have to go AFK a little bit more. I am definitely running out of iron for the floor here. So I think this might just be something that I pick away a little bit off scene. I am going to go ahead and dig this out a little bit lower because of the way I did the floor here. I'm going to have to bring the roof down a little bit. So I'm going to dig out this floor, and like I said, this Friday, which for those of you watching is probably tomorrow, I am going to be doing a live stream where we're going to move all of the villagers in here because I am a little bit sick of having to go back and forth all the time, every single time I need something. So I think it'll be really handy to get them in here early. So we're going to do that on stream, and I think it's going to be really fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I think, for today's episode. We got all the walls done. We got, I'm gonna say like 80 to 90% of the floor done. I think like 90% done. We did the frog light farm, which was a whole thing. And yeah, overall, I'm very happy with the progress that we have made today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.